thought has occurred to me, Billy.
Yeah?
So when we cleared the death road of despair, I wonder what happened. Were they all like, we got to redo this?
Oh my God, I hadn't even thought about that.
You know, we just saw the destroyed stage.
And apparently it was atmosphere controlled too, because he couldn't freaking breathe, but that's easy enough to do.
Well, that way we couldn't run out there.
Yeah.
No matter if we decided to go crazy, we couldn't run through and find out that it was a soundstage.
Yeah. Something occurred to me, a potential argument for how these people are not victims.
Who's not victims?
The cast.
Okay.
The gang.
Okay, sure.
They appear to have signed up for this.
Right. No, that appears to be what we're about to deal with in the actual thing. Not in the intro, son!
Well, my retort to that was that these people didn't sign up for it.
Ah, what an interesting ethical schmaloopaloop.
Schmaloopaloop?
Well, like...
No, I'm still hung up on schmaloopaloop.
You want to talk more about schmaloopaloop?
Not really, just go on.
Well, dilemma isn't quite right, and it's already been resolved. So we have a dilemma, a problem, or a schmaloopaloop, and I'm going with schmaloopaloop.
Okay, I second the schmaloopaloop notion.
If they signed up for it, but they aren't the people that they were when they signed up for it, and those people no longer exist in their minds. If what Tsumugi Gundam said, Tsumugi Gundam, that just looks like this. Your immaterial existence is a fabrication. Well, if we can't be reconstituted as who we were, then this is who we were.
Yeah.
And so we didn't sign up for it.
Yeah.
If we can be reconstituted as who we were, then I guess we did sign up for it. But if we aren't that person now, that's why it's tricky.
How valid is this personality versus the original one? Like, is Shuichi this person, or is he whatever his actual name is? I mean, in a way, since they are fabricated entirely out of memories, they are kind of artificial intelligence, aren't they?
In one way. See, this is why it's a schmaloopaloop. You can't make an easy ruling.
Yeah.
How fascinating. Speaking of
schmaloopaloops,
because
I already beat you to it.
That wasn't my intention in the beginning, but...
We are schmaloopaloop gamers.
I'm the schmaloopaloopinator.
And I'm schmaloopaloop squared.
Schmaloopaloop? Or would it be 4 schmaloopaloops? How many schmaloopaloops are there?
Hit play.
Wasn't that you, Shuichi?
Okay, also, I'm going to do my best to actually deal with the story now and not like the wider meta context.
No, it can't be. I'd never say something like...
Maybe Shuichi Saihara wouldn't.
Yeah.
That's what we have to find out. Who is Shuichi Saihara? But that's hard.
Yeah.
You wouldn't say that now, but this is you before you became who you are now.
Screw you. If I don't know about it, then it's not in my makeup, it's not in my memory, then it's not me.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't have to like that either. But neither do you, screw you, Bear. You're the bad guy.
What?
When we saw your audition tape, we had a flash of inspiration. The weakest ultimate detective ever. Wouldn't it be great to see him grow?
So that's what, like, Kaito and Tenko, and mainly Kaito, were for.
And that's why we made your character and had you join the gang.
The rest of you are no different. You auditioned, and were selected as well.
Auditioned?
Yeah, you were all so excited when you were selected.
I believe it was right after you all received your ultimate wardrobe. Huh?
What am I wearing?
How nice!
Looking good! Now you look more like Ultimates!
Huh?
Ultimates? Really?
So...
Next up, the memory you've all been waiting for.
You guys are ready?
Hell yeah! Get ready! Once the seal is broken, we'll be in the domain of the killing game! All right, that one was a bit much.
Killing game?
Could it be...
You mean we were selected?
All right.
Oh my god. We got picked? Really? All right. Whoa, really? I'm selected for it too? Oh my god.
We really said that?
That's a lie. I have no memory of that.
You just forgot is all. 'Cause of the flashback light we used on you.
The people you used to be are gone. You're fictional characters now.
Oh, well, if they're gone, never to come back, then they don't matter.
Yeah.
Screw them.
Screw 'em.
Yeah.
Not ideally what I would have chosen for those individuals.
Me either, but they're the ones who chose it.
So they got what they wanted. Now they don't matter. If they're gone, they're gone.
Yeah.
So the only people that we are is this identity we've been given. And this identity we've been given says,
screw you.
Screw you. Hey, by the way, Fuyuhiko Kuzuryu, what did he think? What did he think of the Killing Game?
I thought it was bull.
Screw you is what Fuyuhiko thought of the Killing Game.
Do you finally understand?
What did Kyoko think of the Killing Game? Screw you! That's what she thought of the Killing Game. So, just like everybody else...
Screw you!
Screw you!
You are all flesh and blood fictional characters.
Therefore, go die! Ugh.
So you got nowhere to return! All that stuff's fiction too!
Then, my friends and family, my whole life before coming here.
All fiction! That's what a backstory is!
You can't go back home, because there is no such place!
Just like how there's no Togami Corporation in the real world.
The only place we fictional characters can live is in this fictional world. Only in this world. Only in Danganronpa.
Got it? So don't take it too seriously.
Only in this world?
Yes! The place you're actually trapped inside is the Danganronpa world!
And I guess that regardless of how we ended up here, to the extent that our past selves are gone and we really are fictional Danganronpa characters.
Right?
That's true.
Yeah.
I don't know what the answer is.
That's why you guys can't leave this place.
Well, the answer is screw you.
Oh yes, absolutely the answer is screw you, but what do we do?
That's why your only option is to continue the Killing Game here.
No.
You're all fictional characters, created to kill each other. It's what the world wants. That's why there's nowhere to run.
Who's running?
Enough.
You idiots need us. What if we just, take this thing out? The audience isn't gonna be upset.
Yeah.
They'll think, cool, hadn't seen this one before, or I like it every time this ending happens.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't want to know anything else. I've had enough.
That reaction!
Despair!
Could it be you fell into despair?
Yeah, she has.
It's times like these you need to look to your friends for support.
Oh my god.
At the risk of sounding like a complete jerk, it's times like this that you have to draw on a well of support from yourself.
Yeah. If you don't have a strong base, your friends can only do so much.
Yeah, not that I'm looking down on looking to your friends for support at all. Not at all.
However, all your friends are fictional too!
For example, even Kaito's illness was given to him as part of his character.
What?
Well, yeah.
I was the one who came up with that plot line and gave him that virus.
I mean, obviously, if the entire thing's Bupkis, then the virus.
I was also the one who came up with the plot line where you fell for Kaito.
How could you make that happen?
Yeah, I feel like that's a little hard to...
I was talking about writers, it's true, but if all your input is...
If they have that level of control...
Well, they don't. Their only input is the flashback light, but if they're kind of tweaking aspects of the character via the lights, it just meant that they had made it so she was always going to fall for someone like him.
What are you saying?
Then, what about Tenko? Was she always defending me because...
Because that was her character. It's the same for me, too.
A character created to bring excitement to the killing game, much like myself.
So the killing game swelled with excitement. Even my pants started to swell too.
You know, I mentioned that he hadn't shown up, and I really wish he had stayed like that.
Red, red, red.
You're telling us this is all a lie? Even my feelings? Are you saying even those were lies?
They weren't.
Well, if you're going to call fiction a lie, then yes.
Honestly, fiction is truer than truth.
Yeah.
Or at least good fiction is. That would be why we like it.
Good fiction is a depiction of truth expressed in an entertaining manner.
Super truth?
Yeah.
Something kind of like that. We didn't come up with that.
Yeah,
We're not the only people who have said that.
Everything in this world has a writing credit. All our words and actions.
Seriously, they do have writers? Of course, the game Danganronpa V3 created by Team Danganronpa does indeed have writers. But what's she talking about?
Yeah.
The meta world or the meta world?
How meta are we getting?
Would it be the meta world and the world? I guess it'd be the world and the meta world. The meta world is what they're writing for, so the meta world is writing the meta world? And so there's the world and the meta world, and one of those are the writers, or both.
Right.
Are just a bunch of lies.
For example, an unbreakable vow of brotherhood is just a simple plot line.
Man, they're picking all the right people to say these things.
Screw the hell out of you.
You said it, bro. However, that was a splendid plotline.
Even that thing Kaede said that moved Shuichi's heart.
What?
Oh. I believe in you, so you should definitely believe in yourself.
That was a lie, because the real Kaede said...
What? Oh no.
I'm perfect for a killing game. I don't have any faith in humanity.
Wow.
And who could forget Kaito's inspiring line?
Don't forget, the impossible is possible. All you gotta do is make it so.
Saying that you yourself are a lie. That you and everyone else and everything you believed in always have been lies. That's a hard one.
I see. Kaito being a Kamina was the biggest hint of all.
Yeah. Yeah, it was.
That was a lie! Because the real Kaito said...
This is really good.
I'm not just gonna be in Danganronpa. I'm gonna kill everybody and win! Once I've got fame and fortune, I don't gotta worry about what's impossible.
It's all fiction! It's all a lie!
Then screw those people.
Yeah.
You know what? You can't move time backwards. You can't! The person you are now isn't entirely the same person you were yesterday and the time before that. All right, I understand that sounds cheesy. Nobody can really change. You can just become a better version of yourself. But you know what? These people have had their memories sucked out. You aren't the same person that you used to be. Billy was saying he would have been one of these crazy-ass people who wanted to be the Blackened when he was a teenager.
Yeah.
I wouldn't have been, but I was an elitist, smug, narcissistic little asshole when I was a kid. I acted like I valued other people, but I didn't. But I'm not that person anymore. I'm not. And neither is Billy. Whatever stupid crap was put into these people's minds, unless you're talking about the actual writers in the real world writing lines for the scenario in the game that is considered the meta world, you understand? Other than that, even if you have been controlled like a puppet the things that you experienced and the things that you felt and the decisions that you made are, to some extent, yours. And in any case, they're all these fake people have. Who cares what those other people did?
Yeah.
They're gone. They participated in the killing game and died of their own volition. They're not you. You don't have to be like that anymore. And by the way, what the hell is this? Is she saying, look, you can't take the moral high ground. Look what old you said.
I kind of think she is.
Every single thing that has happened in this killing game is a lie.
It's all a lie. The reason we're all here right now is because of them. Because of them, I was able to change. That's why I was trying to live for them too. I was trying so hard to stay positive. But if even that's a lie...
Why am I here? Why did I even survive this long?
This is fiction. There's no greater meaning.
You're wrong! That's wrong!
No greater meaning to death. No greater meaning to life.
That's wrong!
It's all fiction. There's no meaning to be found in any of it.
It's important because it's fiction.
Ugh, it's so gross I could just barf.
Well, I guess it makes sense you wouldn't believe all this stuff.
How about that? You in despair yet? It will be troublesome for us if you don't despair under our rule.
What?
Danganronpa's all about despair.
Talk about missing the point.
The reason this killing game's so popular, why it's gone on for 53 seasons.
That reason is despair. Viewers flock to see your despair.
That's why all those people out there look so happy. See?
To be fair, I do very much enjoy tragedies where the people really suffer.
Right.
But I don't, it's not that I want them to suffer. That's not what it is.
Yeah.
Again, when Recreators was good, which was most of it, that was the aspect of it they were exploring.
It just kind of fell apart at the end.
I think they made the wrong decisions, yes.
What is this?
Despair. Is this despair?
Is this what the outside world wants? Is this what they want from us?
Oh, don't have the energy to yell?
Kibo over here being awfully quiet, I want to point out.
What the hell's that inner voice that he's getting from the antenna? Is that the writers?
Oh God, maybe.
Why did he start blowing everything up? Was that the writers?
Maybe so.
Is this the script?
Well, yelling for help is useless for fictional characters anyway. It makes the viewers even more depraved and obsessed when they feel sorry for you. They watch, knowing that they shouldn't, just to revel in the depravity of it all. That depravity is the appeal of death games. It's the appeal of this very killing game. It's the appeal of Danganronpa itself.
No, it isn't! You're wrong! And that's what the writer is saying.
Yeah.
The actual writer.
Right.
So what are we supposed to do?
Just die? Is that it? That's what you want? Just die?
Huh? What was that?
What are we supposed to do? What's gonna happen to us?
What are you guys talking about?
I like his Kaede song.
Yeah.
Weren't you going to ruin the class trial and end the killing games? Go ahead and stop it if you can. Try and stop a world obsessed with it.
There's no way to stop it. It's impossible.
Oh, are you giving up already?
It's all a lie, isn't it? Me, everyone here, everyone who died. Everything's a lie, right? I can't fight for a lie, can I?
Oh! What's the matter? Are you in despair?
No matter how much you grow, Shuichi, you're still weak after all. Now that you know it's all lies, you've gone back to the weak ultimate detective.
You know, there's something that an ex-girlfriend said to me years ago.
Mm-hmm.
Damon, you can't fight the whole world. I think, actually, just to spite that comment, I probably have been doing that ever since then, and will likely continue to do so until I die. That's pretty weird.
Makes sense to me.
Just saying, it's what it makes me think of.
This pleases us. It is a despair fit for Danganronpa.
Well, that was surprisingly disappointing. But I guess it's okay. We're still on script.
Everything's a lie. Everything's meaningless. Everything we've done. Everything we've faced together.
What?
All of our feelings. Pitch black lies. Fury.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter how many mysteries you solve. The mysteries were all fiction in the first place. All scripted. It's all over. It's all just a lie anyway. It doesn't matter what you do. It's over now.
Huh.
Is this the end? Please tell me. I'm asking you, BSG, and everyone else who's ever played the game. What do you think?
Please tell me. I'm asking you.
It's Kibo.
Oh my God. Whenever I was in trouble, my inner voice would always guide me. That guidance is what brought me here. I don't believe that's a mistake. So, I will trust it. Please, tell me. Tell me what I should do. Please, tell me your decision.
Burn it all down!
Yeah! F 'em up, Kibo!
What does that mean? I do want to save this situation. What happens if I say no?
Kibo, the stealth pro tag.
See, that's what made me wonder.
Okay. Okay, let's see what happens.
I mean, do I have to reload an older save and not save the situation? I don't know. Well, you always get the bad end first anyway.
Go.
Yeah, so the answer is you don't save it. This is the situation that we don't want.
Huh, okay.
That's why I was curious and certainly did not override a save. I mean, alternately, as we are creating Let's Play content, we have learned long ago that we have to back up saves and rotate them around because you never know when a horrible technical error is going to occur and you won't be able to redo something.
There we go! Remedy this situation!
So that's our choice. And leave it to the...
I hear your voices crystal clear.
Leave it to the robot hero in his tokusatsu action suit and his mecha anime styled battle gear to be despised by the Danganronpa loving audience.
Yeah.
I said before, I do enjoy being pandered to simply because it happens so very, very infrequently.
Yeah!
Go, Kibo the Great.
My inner voice is telling me I need to remedy this situation. That is why I will not give up.
Huh?
He's picking up the protagonist slot that Shuichi had. Remember when Shuichi was falling into despair, everything darkened? And when we swapped from Kaede to Shuichi, it did that too?
Oh!
Now he's picking up the role!
I will not give up hope until the very end.
Yeah!
What?
Yeah! Look down on the robot at your own peril!
We can't give up. No matter what, hope is always within reach.
And then it plays Danganronpa Trial Solar Edition from the first game.
We must keep our heads high and search for hope, especially in deepest despair.
This music actually is kind of inspiring for me.
Hope?
Huh? What hope?
You said so yourself. This killing game is the ultimate real fiction. If this is both real and fiction, then logically it can't all be fictional. Even if this world is fiction, even if we're fiction, there must be something we can do.
Agreed.
So there must be a way to break through this. I won't give up hope. Not ever.
And if they hadn't disarmed you, you'd be able to blow everything up, too.
Yeah!
Jeez, how annoying.
Yeah, the science fiction guy is annoying. Huh? Yeah, I get that a lot.
The outside world doesn't just want despair. It wants hope, too.
Self-insert? Well, yeah! Of course I'm kind of doing that. You all do it, too!
That's kind of part of the point?
I want the characters to be separate, but I always feel like I'm living in the situation.
Yeah.
I just stop to talk about it.
If our voices have reached the outside world, then what my inner voice is telling me is...
Oh, your inner voice? That's the voice of the outside world.
Don't give up. Don't let this crap get to you.
Yeah.
What?
I know, because I wrote your plotline too. There's no way I wouldn't know who that is you're hearing.
Oh, yeah?
That's the voice of the outside world.
The voice of the outside world?
From the start of this killing game, you've had a unique role. You're the audience surrogate.
Well, that also means a few things, huh?
Yeah. Because everything... Yeah, because what he's been doing hasn't been to promote any of this nonsense.
Means the audience doesn't want him to kill anybody.
Or at least the ones he can hear.
Audience surrogate?
I understand that when his antenna was broken, that's when he went berserk, but...
Your inner voice allows communication between yourself and the audience.
That function exists to keep the audience entertained.
Twitch plays Danganronpa.
Oh my god.
But don't get overcome by it.
Yeah.
Now tell me, what is your inner voice? Speak clearly and enunciate.
What is my inner voice? If I'm a surrogate for the audience, and we've been communicating this whole time, then my inner voice is actually audience survey.
The audience survey!
This is it!
That's awesome!
Yeah!
An audience survey?
Well done! Yes, indeed that is the truth!
It's two-way communication that lets you participate in the program from home.
You understand that means that the audience doesn't like you.
Yeah! In fact, she even said that the audience members that are being posted here are just a small portion of the audience.
That is your inner voice's true nature, the results of an audience survey.
The voice I relied on for guidance was just the audience answering survey questions?
That's brilliant. That is brilliant, man. This is actually... I want to say, at a minimum, it's in like the top 15 crazy, effective plot twists that I can think of.
Yeah,
that's about right. It might even be like in the top 5. It's just that's a lot of work, you know?
Every move you made was dictated by the audience's answers to that survey.
For this season of Danganronpa, the main gimmick is audience participation.
That antenna on your head lets you receive their answers.
This is an antenna?
When your antenna broke and you went crazy?
That was the best thing.
Yeah.
Snap it off again if you don't mind.
Oh, yeah.
That was a big problem for us. We got flooded with complaints from the audience.
But that's not your only role. You're also the audience's camera.
Camera?
Your eyes are the eyes of the audience itself!
The audience's eyes?
The outside world has been watching from your eyes the whole time! It lets them feel like they're really a part of the Danganronpa world.
No, not us. So it's not that type of fourth wall breaking.
Well, yeah, obviously, because we followed Shuichi.
Well, we could see Shuichi too. See, in the first 2 games, we could see Makoto.
That's true.
We
That's
saw
true.
everything, and other than the trial, we saw it as if we were Makoto and Hajime.
Yeah.
Whereas this time, you could always see the protagonist character.
Oh, yeah.
And it's all thanks to you! That's why I'm so glad you survived all the way through. Because now I can use you to plunge the outside world into despair!
Huh?
Despair?
If the audience surrogate falls into despair, then the audience does too.
By making you fall into despair, I can make the entire world fall into despair.
Oh, that's just cosplay.
Yeah.
My despair will turn from fiction to fact and destroy reality itself.
Okay. Just keep... Okay, whatever.
Isn't that just the most delightful despair?
That's a nice touch.
Yeah, the V3 in Monokuma's eyes.
Yeah.
Why would you go to all this trouble? Isn't Junko Enoshima just a costume?
Well, no. She really believes it.
Oh, Kibo, mon petit doudou. My cosplay is a perfect reproduction.
Did you just call me doo-doo?
Yeah, he called him a little shit. I mean, that's...
Actually doing stuff the characters would is totally part of that.
Is that why you want the world to fall into despair?
That's messed up! But that's the whole point of Danganronpa.
The outside world wants to see horrible setups and payoffs!
That part is true.
Yeah.
That is the appeal. That is.
What could be more horrible than a fictional despair eroding the real world?
We're getting all like Lovecraftian here now.
Spoiler, it already has. If it's come this far, the point where you're sacrificing teenagers, a fictional despair has eroded the real world. Okay, thanks, bye.
No one could have imagined an end this hopeless.
Dude, she just told you what to do.
Yeah.
No. I won't give in to despair.
Huh?
If I'm a surrogate for the audience, then I will use my inner voice to broadcast hope to the outside world.
What, like a reverse Dragon Ball Z?
I already fucking told you! The outside world only wants despair!
You're just listening to the loudest fans with the largest presence on social media and Reddit. Just like everybody else.
There's no way to spread hope to an audience that watches killing games.
As a creator that creates killing games, there's no way you can criticize that.
No, my inner voice already told me what to do. I need to remedy this.
I have to go and find a magic item that cures all status.
What? No. He needs to go and get more missiles.
Yes.
If that's the voice of the outside world, then the outside world actually wants hope.
Yeah.
So I will trust the outside world. I will trust in hope.
Oh, well, here we go. Time to shoot hope at everyone. This is just like when Makoto became the ultimate hope.
Nice touch.
What is this?
This is the power of hope. I will not lose to your despair. Not when I'm carrying the hope of the outside world.
Ugh, how annoying. Hope? That's not popular.
Oh, read.
Well, if I can get someone like you to fall into despair, that'd be a great ending.
I won't let you do that. Hope will never give in to despair.
Oh, you're going to go that far?
Then, let's settle this.
The final battle between hope and despair.
Yahoo! Now that's what Danganronpa's all about!
A cool robot versus the audience. Let's do it. I know what side I'm on by default.
Settle this how?
Yes, that is a problem. The class trial is in disarray because Monokuma broke a rule.
You're the one who broke the rule. How about we start over and have a special vote?
Huh?
A special vote? But you're the one who broke the rules in the first place.
Whatever, man. We've made it this far together. Let's just do one last vote.
Cause that's what Danganronpa's all about!
What's going on here?
No, it's not. It's not about the voting.
This final special vote will determine, between Kibo and I, which of us should get punished.
Oh, okay.
I mean...
What?
No, there's gotta be a catch.
You bet.
This'll be a vote to determine how this story ends.
You guys have to decide whether this story ends in hope or despair.
To end in hope?
I think the audience might have some participation in this.
Right. No, I can imagine exactly what's going to happen.
To end in despair?
We decide?
Huh.
Oh man, this is great! The outside world is starting to get jazzed up!
It's time for the ultimate debate scrum!
Hope will definitely win. No one here wants despair to win.
Yeah, that's right. We can't side with the mastermind.
Even if that choice ends in your suffering?
What?
Well, the answer that I would come to is especially if that choice ends in your suffering. You don't choose evil because it's comfortable.
Yeah.
Suffering?
All right, let me explain what's gonna happen after the vote.
If Kibo, representing hope, is punished, and I, representing despair, win,
then, per the rules, the killing school semester will continue until only 2 students remain.
You're going to continue the game?
No need to worry, because there aren't gonna be any more murders.
Huh?
My predictions are always correct 30% of the time.
There we go.
Even if we make new flashback-like motives for you, you'd know they're lies.
So no matter how many motives we provide, it's more likely that nothing will happen.
Nothing will happen.
You can all live happily ever after in the academy.
No! That's no way to live! Imprisoned in this school? Living lives of despair?
even if you went outside, there'd be no point.
As I said, all your memories are nothing but fiction.
On the bright side, everywhere you go, everyone would know you.
I mean, yeah.
Your hometowns, your families, your friends, they never existed in the first place.
'Cause they're all fiction!
Danganronpa characters can only live in the Danganronpa setting.
There's no reason to pull out of school. Only losers pull out.
Red!
Then at least put us back how we were! Silence! Weep not over spilt milk.
Oh my gosh, she got one right.
I told you guys already. You can't get rid of memories with flashback lights.
No, but the thing did say that there was a blackout light that can remove memories.
Right.
Flashback lights can only overwrite old memories with new ones.
Oh!
But if you're absolutely serious, then use a flashback light to become a different fictional character instead.
So we can't go back to the way we were?
Fuck yeah! How about that despair?
Well, considering how they used to be were kind of shitty people, I don't see the problem.
Would you even want to go back to the way you were? Huh.
I mean, in a way that's like killing themselves.
But they already died.
Oh, those did.
Oh, you mean changing to a new fictional character?
Well, that or going back to their old selves, because who they were now would die.
Yeah, absolutely. But they can't go back to their old selves.
Yeah.
But if I, representing despair, am punished, and Kibo, representing hope, wins...
Then this killing game will end, of course.
However, you must follow the rules. The game will continue until the final 2.
So how's that any different?
So only 2 of you can graduate.
What?
Out of the 4 of us, only 2 can survive?
Says who?
Yeah, I mean, she basically...
Yes, that is so. I will let you decide the 2 who will survive.
Ah, okay, doing it like that.
Sorry I cut you off. What were you...
Well, I was like, if Kibo loses, the game continues. If I lose, the game continues. And I'm like, what?
We got this far, and you're telling us to sacrifice more of our friends?
It's just 2 measly sacrifices, and then the rest of you losers can leave the academy.
Screw you!
Yeah!
How about no?
How about you don't get to determine the stakes in this?
How about if you want to do something about it, then come in force and just snuff us out? How about that?
Yeah.
However, even if you do escape to the outside world, you will find it most unwelcoming.
What, do people have bets going and they're gonna come after us because they bet against us or something?
And this is where certain negative emotions and bad behaviors can come in. You know, nobody is perfect. There are times, though, that perhaps you might want to embrace the power of denial and spite. First off, screw you. That's the spite. I'll escape to the outside world because screw you. Just because you're telling me I can't. And then the denial is, and it won't be so bad. Then you get there and you sort it out.
Yeah.
But that means that first you've done the thing where you've wrecked Team Danganronpa. You guys can do that, right? Kibo? I mean, how about, Kibo, you just leave and go get your stuff?
Yeah.
The Monocubs are gone. There's no Exocells. Well, I mean, there are Exocells, but nobody's controlling them.
No!
As long as we never give up, there will always be hope.
I mean, it's all platitudes, but I'm glad to see him resisting.
Yeah.
Well, if you're gonna be a pussy about it, do whatever you want.
Can you choose which two will survive? Can you choose which two will be sacrificed?
I sacrifice myself!
He can choose one.
Yeah, that's the right answer.
What? Kibo.
I've always been calling for that. Not saying I'm asking someone to die or wishing for my own death, but...
If it will bring hope to everyone and the outside world, I will gladly sacrifice myself.
But, Kibo...
Sucks, but it's worth it. And if you don't think it's worth it, then don't volunteer.
Yeah.
It's okay. Even if it destroys my body, I will defeat despair.
Keebo!
Even if you sacrifice yourself, you still need one more.
Maki.
Yeah.
In order for hope to win, there needs to be one more sacrifice.
It'll be Maki.
Shuichi, Maki, and Himiko. One of them has to sacrifice themselves. Or hope can't win.
But that's crap anyway.
Yeah, no, it's bull.
Do you got the guts to make such a heartless choice?
Do you got the guts to have artistic integrity instead of chasing ratings? I mean, look at the modern Marvel movies, okay? They thought they were chasing ratings, but they actually weren't. None of them are doing that well now, and they certainly don't have, like, the freshness or the integrity to make difficult choices anymore. Like, you do this junk for long enough, and all the incentives are wrong. You just become warped.
Jaded.
Yeah, sometimes, even if you're going to be reviled, that's the choice you should make. You want to know who made that choice? Kodaka.
Yup.
Because he'd rather believe in truth and hope, if you will, than lie for money. Because he could have lied for more money.
Yep.
And he chose not to.
That's...
Do you understand now? Even if you choose hope, you will still suffer.
Honey, they're gonna suffer regardless. That's life.
Or rather, in the situation that we're in.
Yeah, they're suffering either way.
Look, can you ever suffer more than this?
I don't know. I don't think so.
That, like, embrace the power of I'm already at 0 degrees suffering, Kelvin. So everything is better than this.
Only way to go is up when you hit the bottom of the barrel.
You don't need to choose the hard way. No one expects you guys to do that.
Yeah, there will be no more killing. So let's all just stay here together.
There's no reason to go outside. Let's stay here together.
Are you really saying that people are going to be fine with, like, the season extending ad infinitum into forever, eating up resources and screen time and things like that?
Oh yeah, that'd be fine. They'll just run the next season and occasionally check in on them and see if they can't convince them to use a combination of blackout and flashback lights to come in as sort of like the Rantaro, or maybe like in Danganronpa 2, how the Future Foundation, like Kyoko Makoto hopped in. You see what I'm saying? They got things they can do.
Won't you stay here together?
Uh-huh.
Let's all stay together.
You have no idea how not convincing that is.
I want to stay here with you.
Here? Together?
I think everyone will feel a lot better after they vote for Kibo.
Come on, let's stay together, please.
No.
No, F you.
I like hanging out with fictional characters, and you know what I mean by that.
Oh yeah.
Together? Okay.
Don't let her fool you! Despair won't end this killing game. Only hope will.
Hope? All right, well, let's just shoot hope at them, I guess. Mass panic debate.
Yeah.
The world outside craves despair. This killing game will end in despair.
Okay. I see that
Everyone
right there.
wants to feel despair.
Okay.
I guess, don't we just need to shoot all the despair?
Sometimes I even look like
this.
This despair's
gonna fuck up reality itself!
This time,
We've got merchandise. Be sure to check out the website.
Shut up, Monokuma!
There's nothing wrong with making a lot of money in consumerism. Hell, I love Gundam, but it's always been a toy commercial.
The world outside craves.
this killing game will end.
You missed.
No!
Everyone wants to feel despair.
Despair is done.
I even look like this.
This despair is gonna fuck up reality
Dang it.
itself too.
This time, the theme is the despair.
Oh my god!
The hardest mass panic non-stop debate so far.
Okay. Can we even make it through this?
The world outside craves despair.
Okay, we don't have a time limit.
Oh, I know. Yeah, we do. It's right there at the bottom.
Look at it.
Oh, I see. Go get it.
Ah, no!
Everyone wants to
Dang
feel
it.
despair.
That's the one I can't hit.
Despair is done.
I even look like this.
So all those mass panic
despair's
debate
gonna fuck up
skills are
reality
the ones we
itself,
really
too.
need.
Yeah.
This time, the
Well, if
theme
we
is
miss
the
one, there's no
despair.
point going after any of the others. We should just get as much time as we can.
Yeah, that way there's so much time.
Yeah.
Well, no practice is the
Oh,
answer.
that's true. That's true.
You don't get better at doing something right by never doing it right and just doing wrong things.
Woo.
Everyone wants to feel despair.
Okay, you just gotta use technique. I'm not saying I have that.
This despair's reality itself too.
This time, the theme is
Got
the
merchandise. Be
despair
sure
of
to
a
check
bad
out the
ending.
website.
Get it. Dang it! Yeah, we just don't have enough focus.
Despair.
Okay, that one doesn't have one. Crap!
Despair is done.
I even look like this.
No! And this is also very
despair's gonna
very
fuck up reality
metagamey persistent, you know?
Yeah.
Because it's like, as long as you persevere, you'll get
This
it.
time, the theme is the despair of
Website.
Okay, so I'll get it. Time or two more.
This despair's gonna reality itself.
I got the wrong one. I thought.
Woo.
This time, the theme is the despair
Be
of
sure
a
to
Boom!
Woo.
Hope moves forward.
I will never give up. Hope will never lose to despair.
Yeah.
Also about this, you know, like on Nico video, or I don't know what a Chinese one would be. You know, they actually have the comments on the screen.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, that's what this is representing, where they kind of fly by on the screen. It actually makes it really hard to see the video, though. You can turn it off.
Huh? How's not giving up gonna help you, huh? Huh?
How's giving up gonna help you?
Even if you won't give up, as long as you don't sacrifice someone else.
I'll sacrifice myself.
Yep.
I hope you guys don't have to do it, but...
What?
If Kibo and I sacrifice ourselves, then Shuichi and Himiko live, right? And they can survive this absurd killing game.
Maki?
After listening to Kibo, I've decided I don't want this killing game to end with despair. That would just piss me off.
Even if you only feel that way because I wrote you like that. Just like with Kaito.
The power of spite.
The power of spite. Again, if you want to see an anime that explores these themes, check out Recreators. Though Billy and I really despised the way it ended.
But up till that point, it was great.
Even then, I'll choose that ending if it means I can kill you.
Worth it.
Even if I have to sacrifice my life, I will kill you.
Hey, remember how she was behaving with Kokichi? That's the way you wrote it.
Sacrifice?
Wait, Maki!
I'm sorry. I've already made up my mind.
I'm reading the comments.
Yeah, me too, me too.
But what's gonna happen to us? Can we really go back to the outside world?
What indeed? I told you over and over there's nothing for you out there.
No, once the audience sees this ending, I'm sure they'll help us.
Alright.
Everything is going to be okay. We'll definitely find hope.
What do you mean, hope?
Oh no.
Yeah.
What?
The last time we switched protagonists, the new one had to fight the old one.
Yeah, you're right.
And Danganronpa 53 rhymes. Well, it does. It rhymes with Dangan 1, and it rhymes with itself.
I reject that hope!
Oh, well done, well done, well done.
I refuse. I won't accept that hope.
Shuichi, what's the matter?
It's because of hope that this whole thing is happening!
You can't just... Well, I get it.
I reject that hope!
I'm not one to go hope, 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 hope either.
Yeah.
Oh, well done, well done, well done.
Hope itself is the villain here.
No!
We suffer because of hope.
No!
Tsumugi isn't trying to make us despair.
Yeah?
She wants us to trust in hope. So I say no. I reject that hope.
It's not hard, either.
Tsumugi wants us to trust in hope? What does that mean?
The reason this madness has gone on 53 times, it's because of hope. It's because the audience wants hope. They want to see hope defeat despair in the end. It's Hope's Peak Academy all over again. So if we fight for hope, we just be giving them what they want, and the killings will never end. Don't you see? Despair is the only choice.
Okay, got it. That's pretty rough,
The reason
though.
this madness has gone on 53 times,
Just like...
it's because of hope.
It's because it doesn't end.
It's because the audience wants hope. They want to see hope defeat despair in the end.
I have to concentrate on this.
It's Hope's Peak Academy all over again. So if we fight for hope, we just be giving them what they want.
Well, don't be wrong.
And the killings will never end. Don't you see? Despair is the only choice.
Okay, don't you see? I understand what he's
Tsumugi
getting
wants us
at.
to trust in hope?
Yeah.
What does that mean?
It's because the audience wants a happy ending.
Yeah.
It's because the audience wants hope. They want to see hope defeat despair in the end. It's Hope's Peak Academy all over again. So if we fight for hope, we just be giving them what they want. And the killings will never end.
Here it comes.
Don't you see? Despair is the only choice.
I will cut down your words!
You can't choose nihilism.
Yeah.
You can, but you better not.
Despair takes everything from people, even their strength to press onward.
Nihilism isn't cool.
Yeah.
That's why it's not possible for despair to be better.
The people watching probably feel the same way. They want hope too.
What?
Even if it's fiction, everyone wants to feel hope. It gives them courage. And this killing game continues because we keep giving them the hope they want.
As long as you get a happy ending, you tune in for the next season. I mean, I get what he's saying.
Maybe he's going to try and reframe it in a way that deviates from the hope-despair thing that Dangan's always had.
While they ignore all the tragedies that we had to suffer to get there.
Yeah, if you do that, that's the problem. It's fine if it's fictional characters. It just makes me think of recreators. Seriously, if you want to see this idea explored, you ought to watch it.
Oh yeah, totally.
Shuichi, that's...
Then let's start the voting time!
Whoa!
What?
The final vote! It's all gonna end here! You and your shitty hope!
Wait! We're not finished talking!
I mean, we've still got more votes than your side does. I mean, him, Maki, and Himiko, you know.
Yeah, but the audience is gonna vote too,
Well,
right?
that hasn't been established yet, but...
Okay, well, we don't know what Himiko's gonna vote.
That's true.
Please, let me just ask one more thing. I have to know something before we vote.
What happens in the event of a tie? Well, this isn't about the Blackened, so...
Well, there's 5 people. A tie can't happen. Especially if they get the audience involved. Is, something bothering you?
Yeah, this sucks. But we should stop.
Oh my god! Can't we at least see his question?
No. Because you gotta end on a cliffhanger. Well, the thing is it's going to end soon.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
So we should let that happen in the next episode.
Okay. Okay. What the hell?